Hey babes, it's Erica Bell, and you're officially tuned in to Zodiac and Chill, where love gets messy, drama gets cosmic, and honestly, no zodiac sign ever escapes the shade. Alright, today's cosmic target, the Virgo. You know, sometimes people hear Virgo and picture that teacher's pet, super organized, almost invisible energy. But I promise you, when it comes to crushing, Virgos are anything but harmless or basic. These folks don't flirt like other signs, not at all. Okay, picture this. At the party, they're not the one turning all the heads or telling the loudest joke, right? Nah. Virgo is somewhere clocking details no one else even notices, pretending to scroll or listen to music, but really, they're clocking who you talk to, how you move, what kind of energy you give off. They're chest when everyone else is, honestly, just plain go fish. I mean, by the time you even catch on that a Virgo is into you, best believe they've already got receipts. Like, they know you only order iced coffee, even in the dead of winter. They've clocked your favorite playlist, and they definitely remember every single meme you repost. Seriously, they could probably tell you your own birthday before you can. It's not just, oh, you're cute, I'll shoot my shot. Oh no. With Virgos, it's almost like they're running quiet surveillance. Soft, subtle, but always working in the background. And trust me, I've seen this in real life and in stories y'all send me. That quiet intensity, do not sleep on it. So let's get real about Virgo's actual crush mode because it's almost like, what's the word? Clinical? Virgofication? That's not a word, but let's pretend it is. Virgos don't just fall for someone. They assess, analyze, decide, and then put a whole plan together. You will not catch a Virgo with a reckless, impulsive, oh my god, I just met this person, I'm obsessed type of move. That's not even in their vocabulary. When they're interested, it's all slow brew. It's plotting. It's running scenarios in their minds. It's, let's be honest, a little bit of background investigation mixed with emotional risk assessment. I'm talking, they'll go through your socials way before you ever notice. Maybe even do a full audit. And it's not out of malice, it's just how they're wired. Like, I'm not going to invest my energy unless I know it's worth it. This isn't flirty, accidental eye contact. This is taking inventory, making sure you fit. So while some signs, looking at you, Aries, are throwing out the first flirty DM they think of, Virgos over here with 3 bullet points and a spreadsheet in their minds, figuring out if you're truly cosmically compatible or just going to throw off the routine. It's like secret recruiting. You probably won't even know you're getting interviewed until you fail the vibe check. Alright, let's put the theory aside. Y'all know I love a receipt. So here's where Virgo's quiet approach can get real dark, real fast. There's a story that never leaves my mind. Okay, so this woman fell for a Virgo guy. She told me about how he was never showy, never dramatic, just around. Always helpful, always there if she needed him. Seems sweet, right? But about a year in, she realized he'd been slowly inserting himself everywhere. Friends, work, even her favorite cafe spot. It was small stuff. He'd casually know when her lunch break was, show up with her precise coffee order, pick up on tiny things she never actually told him. At first, it felt like, aw, he's so observant. But then it starts to get off. Like, he knows things she only posted on a locked account or mentioned once 5 months ago in the group chat. It's a slow burn obsession. Not big, grand gestures, but a constant low-key vigil. That's the Virgo shadow, caring so much, paying so much attention that it crosses the line into something controlling, maybe even a little invasive. And honestly, we can't leave that out of the conversation. We talk about Scorpio's intensity or Gemini chaos, but Virgo intensity is silent. It accumulates. Sometimes you don't look back and realize how close they were watching till it's too late. And that's not everyone, obviously, but it's what happens when all that observation never gets questioned or checked. This is the part y'all always ask about in the DMs. Why do Virgos pull away just when you think you're getting closer? It's those invisible walls, babe. Because the minute they feel something too intensely or things start getting complicated, it's not a big scene or public meltdown. Nope. Virgos retreat into their minds, alone. They process everything internally, and you won't see a text, a call, or a "can we talk" moment. And don't get me wrong, sometimes that looks mature, like, oh, they're handling it like an adult. But, if I'm being real, a lot of the time it's not logic, it's avoidance dressed up as productivity. Instead of dealing with the mess, they'll clean their apartment for the fifth time or throw themselves into their crucial work project. You start to wonder if they even care, but they do. The wall is just so quiet. It's easy to miss how hard it is to get into their emotional inner world until you hit that wall face first. If you've ever dated a Virgo and felt like you needed a crowbar just to have a real conversation, yeah, you're not imagining it. Let's talk about the invisible walls Virgos build, because they're not the type to ghost you, blow up your phone, or cry in the club. Nah, when they feel something, they retreat into their minds. They process, alone, in silence, which sounds mature, right? Except when it's not, because what looks like maturity is often just emotional avoidance dressed up in productivity and logic. Virgos don't even realize they're doing it. They think they're protecting the connection by not being too much. But here's the twist. In trying to stay in control, they end up blocking real intimacy. The Virgo wall is built brick by brick. I'll wait to text back until I'm sure how I feel. I won't bring this up because I don't want to start a fight. I'll fix this in my head before I share it out loud. And before they know it, the other person's standing outside, knocking on a door that was never officially shut, but also never really open. Let's go to the Q&A section and answer the question that everybody needs to hear. Why does my Virgo guy act like he cares, but then suddenly go cold when I try to get closer? Short answer, control. Long answer, he's afraid of being vulnerable without being prepared. Virgo men crave certainty. They want to be 10 steps ahead, even in love. So when someone starts getting close, it hits their perfectionism in a raw way. Will I say the wrong thing? What if I disappoint her? What if she sees I don't have it all figured out? Instead of leaning in, they get quiet. Not because they don't care, but because they don't know how to show they care without showing their mess. And for a Virgo, mess equals weakness. Tips for Virgos. Here's how to stop ruining a good thing before it starts. Say the thing, even if it's not perfect. You don't need to solve the entire situation before you speak on it. I'm feeling off, but I'm not sure why yet. Is better than silence. Stop trying to outthink connection. Love isn't a math problem. If you keep trying to get everything right, you're just going to miss the moment. Perfection isn't safety, it's distance. Nobody falls in love with someone who's flawless. People fall in love with truth, with presence, with realness. Let yourself be seen without the filter. For the partners, friends, and people dealing with Virgos, here's what to look for and how to move. How do I know when Virgo's gone from caring to controlling? Ask yourself, are you starting to feel like you have to perform around them? Are you second guessing your choices because you know they'll pick them apart later? That's your red flag. Virgo's caring should feel like support, not surveillance. What about when they shut down emotionally? That's not your cue to push harder. That's your cue to ask calm, clear questions. Hey, I notice you're pulling back. Are you overwhelmed or feeling something you don't know how to say yet? You won't get an immediate emotional dump, but they'll respect that you noticed without attacking. Give them space, but don't walk on eggshells. How do I build with a Virgo without losing myself? Keep your own standards clear. Virgo energy will test boundaries, not because they're malicious, but because they need structure to feel secure. If you don't have your own, you'll get swallowed into their framework. Let's stop sugarcoating it. Virgo obsession is real. And the most dangerous part, it rarely looks dangerous at first. It comes wrapped in politeness, wrapped in helpfulness, wrapped in, I just care. But underneath that polished exterior can live a deep, controlling energy that doesn't feel like love. It feels like surveillance. You won't see it coming because Virgos don't do messy. They do subtle. What starts as, oh, I noticed you didn't post today, turns into, who are you with? Disguised as small talk. What felt like flattery, how much they remember about you, how they anticipate your needs, starts to feel like they're managing your life instead of sharing it. Their obsession hides in the micro moves, watching your stories within seconds of posting every time. Mentioning something you said once 6 months ago in an argument. Questioning your decisions like they're on your life's quality assurance team. Accidentally isolating you. Subtle disapproval of your friends, questioning your judgment, slowly making you feel like they're the only one who really gets you. That's not love. That's control disguised as care. Virgos, at their best, are steady, loyal, and deeply supportive. But when they let their need for perfection bleed into their relationships, it becomes toxic. They start trying to fix you, and that obsession with fixing can ruin both of you. Because people aren't projects, and love is not a performance review. If you're dealing with this energy, protect yourself. Be clear from day one about your space, your boundaries, your life. Virgo men do respect directness, even if they don't like it. The earlier you say, that's not okay with me, the easier it is to set the tone for a healthy dynamic. Don't wait until the control gets subtle and quiet. Call it out when it's still manageable. And pay attention to how they respond when you say no. That's the moment the mask drops. Does he get cold, distant, passive aggressive? Does he stop texting you the second you push back? That's not strength. That's someone who wanted to manage you, not love you. Here's the truth. Virgo's obsession doesn't always come with red flags. Sometimes it comes with flowers, with good grammar, with just checking in. But anything that chips away at your independence, your peace, or your sense of self, even if it's dressed up nice, needs to be checked. Virgos love hard. But they love quietly, cautiously, and with conditions, many of which they don't even say out loud. The challenge is helping them lower their guard without making them feel exposed. And for Virgos, the work is in realizing that vulnerability doesn't mean chaos. It's actually the bridge to the real connection they crave. Perfection is safe, but love isn't supposed to be safe. It's supposed to be honest. And until Virgo learns to lean into that, they'll keep building walls no one was trying to climb in the first place. Love should feel like freedom, not fear, not analysis, not like you're always on trial for your choices. A Virgo man will give you the world, but if he hasn't done his healing, he'll hand it to you with the leash attached. So trust what you feel. If it feels like love but smells like control, it's not love, it's possession. And no matter how helpful, smart, or steady he is, if he doesn't respect your no, your space, or your growth, cut the cord. Before obsession dresses itself up in a suit and calls itself commitment. And that's the tea, babe. You've been listening to Zodiac and Chill with me, Erica Bell, your weekly dose of signs, situationships, and star-powered truth bombs. Don't forget to rate, review, and share this episode with a friend who definitely needs to hear it. Yes, probably your Sagittarius ex who swears they've changed. And hey, the stars don't lie, but your situationship might be lying and still watching your stories. Next week, buckle up. We're diving into Libra's secret obsession with being chosen. Why they say it's your choice, but low-key need everyone to pick them first. People-pleasing, perfection masks, and the truth about that harmless flirting. You're not ready. Today's poll question: which zodiac sign holds grudges the longest? Virgo, Scorpio, or Leo just pretending they're over it? Cast your vote now on my IG at Zodiac Decoded Media and spill in the comments. If you loved this episode, don't just keep it to yourself. Drop a review, tag me, and share it with your group chat. And if you're ready for even deeper vibes, I'm so hyped to introduce you to my brand new app, Zodiac and Chill Audio Lounge, where astrology meets music for your soul. 12 Zodiac-themed audio lounges with AI-generated soundscapes, mood-based playlists, and daily affirmations custom to your sign. Whether you're healing, manifesting, or just avoiding your ex's texts, there's a vibe for you. Link is in the episode description. And before I go, don't sleep on our featured track of the week, Balance Me Gently, the perfect soundscape for all my Virgos out there trying to feel their feels without falling apart. Hit play, close your eyes, and let it hold you. See you next week for more love, drama, and cosmic tea. Until then, stay grounded, but never basic. Erica Bell, out.